What is up, lads? Welcome to another video. This is Sean, aka Frosty, and today it's a little gameplay in another pub. We're playing, I believe, Ground War Domination. I think I just headed into a game of Ground War between a couple of GBs, and I guess it's similar to the Memento stuff, to be honest. There's just so much shit going on the map. I mean, notice we're playing Urban as well, which is a fucking clusterfuck of fucking, really, throughout the entire map. You've got shit going on everywhere. I don't actually know how well I did in the game, but I looked at the engagements at the end. Bear in mind, I joined about a minute late. I said, so, you know, it's probably going to be entertaining for one reason or another. You know, at the very least, you get to watch me choke. So, you know, there you go, boys. And by the way, don't, you know, take your minds out of the gutter. I'm not choking on a big fat juicy cock. It was a very small one. It was an Asian man. Anyway, I can't believe I just said that. There's sort of various stuff I want to talk about today. I don't really have any specific theme to today's video. I just wanted to, I've got this video, it's about 9 minutes long, probably the gameplay, I'm not quite sure exactly. And I just thought I'd sit here and sort of spout nonsense to you. So basically, the first thing I want to talk about on a serious note, I've been getting quite a lot of hate recently, to be honest. Not really in the comments, just sort of quite a few dislikes, more than usual. And to be honest, I couldn't give a shit, to be honest. Because ultimately, if you're going to come to my video, you're kind of helping me out anyway. If you don't like it, obviously, I mean, it's your problem, to be honest. I'm making videos that I hope people will enjoy. I hope that the people who are liking the videos and watching them enjoy them for the most part. And there are some fuckers who turn up, leave a dislike, occasionally post a bit of hate in the comments. But, oh, well, it doesn't really bother me. I'm not a professional YouTuber. You guys don't affect my life. It's the people that, like, actually like my videos that kind of affect me. Like, I don't mind people calling my content shit, if you know what I mean. It's like, it's their opinion. I don't really care. I mean, sort of, I care because I want it to be good, but ultimately, if there's some people who don't like it, as long as there's at least 1 or 2 people who do, oh well, you know, you just gotta move on, live and learn. Everyone gets hate for something they do, you know, even if it's in small amounts, you know, people will probably get hate for fucking, I don't even know, burning toast or some shit. Who knows? Anyway, also, other shit to talk about, sort of in the world of competitive Call of Duty, UMG California just finished, Optic winning that. That was pretty intense. I went to a second best of 5. I fell asleep after the first best of 5, which was pretty fucking amazing. In the grand finals, FaZe a decent fight. Honestly, the best bit though was in the 5-5. It wasn't 5-5. It was 5-4 to FaZe, I think. Yeah, 5-4 to FaZe. In the first best of 5 in the second S&D, and Enable got a 1v2, and the second kill was Karma, and I just found that too funny. Anyway, sort of not just in competitive. My competitive, I'm currently not really on a team, but I am still running the organisation along with Swift and Penguin, Accuracy Esports. We're still going to pick up a team. If anyone watching this video interested in joining an org, we basically want a good team that's capable of competing well in the 40p tournaments and others. So that'd be cool if you could join us. But more to the point, we've got, you know, the Pete's Point series still running 4 weeks in. We've got 4 more tournaments to go. There'll be a break today. We're hosting a 1v1 uplink instead. If you want to go quickly onto the Accuracy Esports Twitter and sign up for that, that'll be pretty cool as well. But let's sort of stray away from that. That's just a bit boring. I did see some pretty exciting stuff in the news. Basically, there was a bit of a kind of a biker war. Like, shit went down in America. It's probably in the South. That's where all the shit happens, let's face it. And it was these 2 biker gangs had a shootout. Apparently there were over 100 people involved. And apparently it started as some sort of fist fight, and it sort of escalated to knives and then guns, and apparently 18 people died. But no one really cares because they're all criminals anyway. But basically shit's going down. That's the kind of thing like you see it on Sons of Anarchy and shit like that, and in the occasional film. You know, you kind of sort of assume that shit doesn't happen, or at least not anymore, but hey ho, it does. There are nutcases out there who ride bikes and give a shit about it, and then go and shoot each other. Shooting each other is a way to resolve all issues. Just listen to Tony Blair, and it's all, you know, lovely jubbly there. But basically, one thing that amused me about the way that this story was reported is when it was on the news, I was watching it this morning on BBC Breakfast, as I do every morning. You know, I watch BBC every year, so yeah, it's BBC. Anyway, watching BBC Breakfast, blah blah blah, and they reported it, but ahead of the BBC Breakfast story, they had 2 things. Sorry, not ahead of the BBC Breakfast story, but on the news, this was the 3rd story that they covered, right? 18 people dying in a shootout was the 3rd thing they covered. Behind the number 1 story was Jeremy Hunt's NHS reforms. And the second story was Prince Harry's garden at the Chelsea Flower Show. I am not making any of that. Watch this kill. Yeah. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Get rid of your shield. I'll fucking shoot you in the face, mate. Oh, I died. Anyway, I'm just sort of thinking, come on. I mean, I know sort of the first two were local, as in, you know, United Kingdom stories, but still, come on. A bunch of bikers shooting at each other, you know, people dying. Now, I'm not trying to say people dying is cool, but it's definitely interesting, you know. Why is that not, you know, news sells? You want that shit as your headline. Oh, also IS, they're still moving forward. They've taken another Iraqi city. Well done them. I'm not really. Yeah, shout out to IS, the best militant group in the Middle East. Probably. They have a gun to my head right now, that's why I'm saying this shit. Basically, we've just got, and the IS situation sort of worries me, because, I mean, ultimately, if we wanted to, we could just get rid of them, really. It would take a massive military effort, but because of the complete cock-up that was Iraq and Afghanistan, and even Vietnam if you're going to go back that far, we're probably not going to, because everyone will be like, oh, but think about George Bush and all the mistakes they made and all that hullabaloo whatnot wanker, and it's just sort of kind of, you know, because IS is a different situation. Saddam Hussein was one dictator. In Afghanistan it was the Taliban. Slightly similar story, but IS poses a genuine threat. Like, for the first time, not really for the first time, but on a much bigger scale, we've got people, you know, leaving the United Kingdom, leaving the United States to join this fight because they're idiots. Alright? This goes back to my point of religion's just fucking stupid. Alright? I've somehow got onto this with a bit of a rant going on right now. Religion is stupid. Because religions themselves are harmless, but the whole idea, if it was just one religion, everything would be lovely, you know, but because we've got so many of the fuckers, then we'd end up fighting, you know. You've got the Rastafarians telling you to smoke that weed on everything will be okay, and then you've got the fucking Christians coming in here with a couple Hail Marys, and you've got the fucking Muslims going around yelling Allahu Akbar. I'm sorry, that was incredibly racist, but you know what I mean. You know, you've got the Muslims in Allah, and somehow the Christians, Muslims, who basically believe the same thing, don't get along. And I'm not just talking extremists on both sides, I'm just talking sometimes some, you know, bog standard Christians if you look at over history, although you could just say it was widespread extremism, but blah blah blah, people just don't get on because of religion. And it reminds me of the PRE paper I did for my year 11 mocks, and one of the questions was, right, it was like sort of a statement that you had to either agree with or not agree with. It was like, religion is the only thing that can help bring world peace. And I was just like, oh, fuck off. World peace would have been a thing years ago if it weren't for those fuckers. Honestly, religion itself teaches fantastic core values. Do not get me wrong. When you look at religion and the stuff they believe, I believe it's a load of nonsense, but the sort of philosophy and all, God and whatnot. I mean, to be honest, I don't really know. I can't really talk that much, but I'm an atheist. But I'm not really an atheist because I hate religion. I just don't like what religion does to the world. It's bad the way religions fight over history. You had the Holocaust, for example, just people persecuting Jews for no reason, you know. And it was not the Jews' fault. It was the fault of people persecuting them. But it's just silly. Religion always throws up some sort of conflict. You know, you have, and we saw it, you know, in the Middle Ages, the Protestants and the Catholics, and nowadays you've got the stuff that was going on in Iraq that I think led to IS's sort of dominance was two different sort of strands of Islam sort of fighting each other, and it was basically a very similar, you know, situation to the Protestant Catholic bollocks. So basically the whole world is a load of bollocks just because of fucking bollocks, really. A load of shit has gone to bollocks because of religion. Not because of the religions themselves, but because of the idea of religion. I have nothing against religious people, but for some reason, religion continues to throw up these conflicts that essentially fuck us up. But anyway, that's going to be it from me today. I sort of went off on a tangent there doing that commentary. There should be more FFA live tomorrow. Thank you all very much for watching. It would be great if you left a like and subscribed. Remember to follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook page, blah blah blah, all that nonsense. I will see you guys again in the next video. Goodbye.